I'm really sorry about my voice, by the way. I have been sick. We went on holiday to Iceland, and by the time I came back I was absolutely full of a cold, and it hasn't gone away yet. So I sound a bit weird, but we're gonna power through. And we're gonna power through by doing another installment of house shopping in the Highlands. Would it be that way or that way? I don't know, whichever way. It's magical, house shopping in the Highlands, because I really enjoy looking at houses, and I really enjoy looking at houses that I will never be able to afford. So we're not going to beat about the bush, we're just going to get straight into it, because it is New Year, and you best believe that there are some new houses. Also, it's currently snowing, which tells you when I'm recording this. We are just gonna go straight into sort by highest price. Oh, that's lowest price, idiot. It was already on highest price. We're gonna go straight highest price first, and we are gonna look at houses. I think I'm going mostly for houses, although that being said, literally the first thing, literally the first thing is land, but like, we're gonna move on. We're gonna find a house. Historic Castle Hotel offers over 2.5. That's really pretty. Oh, isn't that lovely? Oh my god, I love that. Oh, it's beautiful. Would it kill you? Would it kill you? It's a multi-million-pound property. Would it kill you to cover the fucking radiator? Or at least put old school radiators on so that it looks like it's in keeping? Like, that's so weird to me. Like, there's a lot of money gone into this. Kind of a small kitchen, but that's, I mean, I guess that's fine. Pardon me. It's really lovely. I love a 4-poster bed. You know, when I was little, I always really wanted a 4-poster bed, and I never fucking got one. But you know, there's still a little bit. Now, I don't understand this. This is obviously one of the hotel rooms, and it seems to be finished to relatively high standards. Honestly, not that high, but it's nicely decorated at least, even though the finish needs a little bit of work. And then you've just got these random ass Facebook Marketplace pine bedside tables. That's weird to me. Oh, I love that. I don't even know what that's called. Is that a tent? Is it a teepee? Is it a gazebo? I don't know, but I fucking love it. Oh, little statue, obviously. Well, that's really pretty. I really love that. Anyway, Thurso, Land by Drumnadrochit. Okay, I'm gonna have a look at this. I know I said I was gonna do houses rather than like just anything, but super interested in Drumnadrochit because it's really close to Skye, and it's also just one of those areas that I always think is so cute, and I would love to know how much land you can get for just under 1.5 mil. Wow, that's a really big number. 452.1 hectares of bare land and established pinewood. Ah, yeah, that's nice. Well, I mean, it is very wild, but it's not as mountainy as it is over here. Well, that's interesting. I found that interesting anyway. Look at this one. Premium listing, yeah, I bet it is. 1.32 mil. Double staircase. That's really gorgeous. Oh my god, look at that. I mean, it's a little bit... It's a little bit random, isn't it? Especially with just like sort of vaguely naturally occurring pinewood around it. Like, could you not ground it a bit better rather than just sticking it on a bit of tarmac? But never mind. Let's have a look. I love a double staircase. There's something so grand about a double staircase, isn't there? It's literally snowing so heavily. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Great. Nope. I need to stop you right there for 2 seconds. I promise I won't take up a lot of your time. I have a really exciting announcement that Mother and I started a podcast. It is called Chatty Karens. It is exclusive to Patreon, and it is so much fucking fun to record this bloody podcast. We have an absolute blast, and there's a ton of cool benefits to coming over to Patreon, and you will also get twice or 3 times a month, twice a month or thrice a month content that is supremely high caliber, such as this.
Yeah, we won't be discussing The Walking Dead.
Oh, okay.
Because then I'd have to watch it.
Yes, you
And
would.
I refuse. I refuse on the grounds of how many years I've had to put up with you talking about the fucking Walking Dead. So I'm not doing it.
Hey, listen, you're getting your vengeance now with all the bloody anime you watch.
I know I am. We could talk about anime.
No, we couldn't.
So yeah, that's what we do, basically. It's just an hour 3 times a month of that. But it's really good fun. We really enjoy it, and I would absolutely love it if I saw some of you lot there, because I know how much you guys love when Mum is in videos with me. So this is basically 3 times a month where it's just Mum and I pissing about and seeing what happens, and it's great fun, and I think you'll really enjoy it. So if you are interested, the link is here. It's also linked down in the description for you to go and sign up. The first episode is free, so you can listen to what we've got planned for the podcast for free. You do not need to be a Patreon for that. Links down there, here, or you can just search us on Patreon, Chatty Karens, Karrans. That is all. Back to our regularly scheduled past Liv, whose hair was significantly cleaner. Bye. Mint Croft Geary, Isle of Skye. Just under £1 million. This is £900,000 for a croft on Skye. And then people wonder why local people can't afford to get on the fucking housing market or get out of their house that is too small for them, or, you know, whatever. It's because of shit like this, frankly. Let's have a look at this floor plan. I'm very interested in this. Okay, so you've got a croft house, a black house, and a bothy, and then outbuildings. I don't hate that. It's not the worst value for money, I guess. Although, would it kill them to take photos that were in focus? You want someone to spend almost £1 million on something. Take decent photos, like, my god. And take photos that aren't completely overexposed as well while you're at it. But we all know why we've done that, because I guarantee this room is dark as shit. I mean, it's okay. It's nicely finished. It's expensively finished. No need to get artistic, just show us the fucking house. It is expensively finished, and I like that. It's really cozy, it's really homey. I think the fact that you're getting so many properties actually makes it very good value for money, especially considering how highly everything has been finished. But there is also still a little bit of me that is heavily rankled by the idea of something that could house essentially 3 local families of 2 or 3 people all going to one person purely so that they can make an obscene amount of money that they probably don't need in the first place because they were able to buy this place for almost £1 million. Do you know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't... It's gorgeous and it's lovely and it's terribly aspirational, but also it doesn't sit quite right with me that that's 3 homes, potentially 4 homes if you converted outbuildings, that could be housing for 3 or 4 local families. But that's fine. We'll give it to someone from London with too much money. Whatever. I thought I was in a better mood than this when I sat down to record. Whoops. Oh, this is cute. 800,000. The Old Minister's House. Aviemore. Oh wait, that's actually cute as shit. 6 bedrooms and 7 bathrooms. Well, the old minister was doing really well for himself. That's fucking lovely. Now see, I like that. I like that in the middle. I do not like the fact that they've clad it. That's larch cladding. Larch cladding over time as it weathers fades to a lovely kind of grey colour, and it looks really great once it's faded, but when it's new and in the process of fading, obviously it's not uniform, so when it's new it's really, really orange, as you can see here. And then when it starts to fade, as you can see at the bottom here, it doesn't fade in a uniform manner, it just fades in whichever fucking way it chooses, and it looks really, really awful and like it needs replacing for a few years before it fully fades and becomes uniform in colour again, and then it looks great. And I wish you could get pre-weathered larch. For some reason no one seems to do that. Can't you just leave it lying out for a while? Let it fade and then use it in construction. Like, I think I would probably do that if that was up to me. But I like this middle section with the window. I like that combination of old and new. I love shit like that. And that's really nicely done. I get sick of looking at these houses with fucking tartan carpet. I don't understand the obsession. I really don't. I just don't get it. It's beyond me. It's completely beyond me. It's very generically furnished. I fucking hate those tiles. Oh my god. Oh my god, everything you could have done. Also, why is that kitchen so dark? Was it just when the picture was taken, I wonder? Maybe it's a north-facing kitchen. We'll have a look at the floor plan in a minute. Is that a see-through door to the bathroom? It's lovely. It's really lovely, and it would make a great little, maybe like an event venue, or like a wee guest house or something. I feel like they could have done more with the deck. I feel like they did everything else super generic but nice enough. Like, it's good quality even if it looks boring. Yeah, I think that's what it is with this house. It's boring. It's super cute. It has a hot tub with twinkle lights and a roof, and I love that, and I think that could be awesome. Beautiful Victorian villa in stunning Highland lochside setting on a Fort William. Let's have a look at this. Fort William's not very far away, it's only a couple of hours away. Fort William is one of those odd towns. I know people live there, and I'm aware that people live there, and I know people who live there, but I always think of it as like, it's not an end destination, it's always a stopover on your way to Glasgow, or if you're going to Edinburgh via Glasgow or something like that. Like, any time that you're going through Fort William, you stop at Morrison's for a pee, and depending on who you're with, you maybe stop at McDonald's for a drive-through. And that's all Fort William is. Like, I've literally never spent the day there. It's only ever been like 20 minutes in passing as we're coming or going from somewhere else. But the area around Fort William is lovely, and Fort William itself actually looks really sweet. It's got that nice like small town vibe, even though a lot of people are just stopping in passing. I can't sit still, sorry, I'm a little bit restless. Because I've not been well, so now I'm feeling better. I've got all this like productive energy and I don't know what to do with it, but anyway. But yeah, let's have a look at this. This is beautiful. Like, as I say, the area around Fort William is fucking stunning. Oh yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Stunning. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. I love this little nestled in conservatory. Oh, that's beautiful. I love all the steps, although I bet that's a nightmare in the ice and snow. Listen, right. Victorian architecture is very much my kind of thing. That's my bag. I love Victorian architecture, the Gothic revival and the whole deep and dark and twisted vibes. I love Victorian architecture. Victorian decor is perhaps one of the worst things to happen ever. Just ever. They took maximalist and, well, I mean, I think it's fairly safe to say that, you know, the upper echelons of society throughout the ages invented maximalism, but the Victorians took maximalism and turned it into, it's not just about being full of stuff. It's about being full of as much stuff that doesn't go together as it can possibly be. And this house, I feel like, is going to be a pretty good example of a little snippet of that. Because they've obviously tried to be like in keeping with the age of the house. We love that. I love using pieces in my house that are also almost 200 years old, because that's the age of my house and that's what I like to stick with. But mixing it and paring it down can go a really long way to making it look a lot fresher and a lot newer and less dated. And this looks very dated. So there we go. We took another look at the more expensive houses for sale in the Highlands. We really covered quite a lot of ground today. We really went for a good few miles, and we even managed to see something for sale on Skye, which usually you don't see all that often because they tend to move so quickly, to be honest. But if you enjoyed this video, please hit like and subscribe. Hit that ring bell button to be notified every time I upload a new video, which is the first Sunday of every month. And happy 2023, everyone. This is our first video of the year, and I will see you guys in February. Bye!